Hey everyone, it's Tremia and it's Friday, and I got my phone call from Dr. Burt's office probably a day or two ago, and I've just been trying to let everything settle in my mind. We're heading for Chicago tomorrow. Yeah. I've got all my paperwork and everything here, and they sent me a copy of my my report, of the biopsy, and there's going to be two different diagnoses. The first one's a given, it's already there, and it's necrotizing folliculitis. And necrotizing, I don't like when that does that, sorry. Necrotizing means like the death of tissue, and when it gets to the more serious stage, which mine has been in the past, is like when gangrene sets in. And folliculitis means of the hair follicles, and which that's why it's all over my body at this point. It did list some like possible differential diagnoses. I'm going to have to quit moving the paper so I won't do that. The differential diagnosis is, it said possibly a viral infection, like the measles, poliomyvirus, some other ones that I cannot pronounce. But then at the bottom, they basically, I don't know what's up with my camera. They basically ruled those out. So they thought maybe at first it was these particular viruses, but then they ruled them out. And at that point, they went to the electron microscope, and on that they could tell that there is live viral particles, but they couldn't determine what virus it is. So therefore we get to take the trip to Chicago. And somebody asked me a good question, isn't, viruses contagious, and why doesn't Sheldon and Dwayne have what I have? And no, not all viruses are contagious, just like all bacterial infections are not contagious. And some viruses are highly contagious, like measles, chickenpox, the common cold is contagious. And there's bacterial infections that are contagious, but again, not all are contagious. And so that's why they're not itching, burning, scratching, turning different colors and such. Not looking forward to next week. The schedule is quite intense. I have lab test, 24-hour urine test. Besides the regular lab test, they're also going to do 10 green top containers of blood for research purposes. And then I have the appointment with the dermatologist, and they keep on saying biopsies instead of biopsy. So that leads me to believe that they'll probably do biopsy on my face, like where it's in here really good. They might do biopsies in different spots. And the ones on the face don't hurt. You get a biopsy. That one on my hip hurt like heck. But, that wasn't due to the virus. That was something else. And I also have to do a 2D full Doppler echo. And then I have my appointment with Dr. Burt, and also pulmonary function testing. And that's all that we know to begin with, and they usually add about double it by the time we get there. So we're going to be in, about said Vegas. I wish I could be in Vegas all next week, but we're going to be in Chicago. and the weather's not going to be good. It's snowing and all that kind of stuff. Also, they sent me my health survey for my first year. I guess I'll have to fill out one of these each year. It's sad. Like, you know, the following items are about activities you might do during a typical day. Does your health now limit you in these activities? If so, how much? And your answers are yes, limits a lot, yes, limited a little, and no, not limited at all. The activities. Vigorous activities such as running, lifting heavy objects, participating in strenuous sports. Oh, hopefully, you know, next year it'll be different, because mine are like climbing a flight of stairs, several flights of stairs, walking a mile, you know, bowling, playing golf, vacuuming. Everything is, yes, I'm limited a lot. And so that's kind of sad. But, you know, and it does go in here and it asks a lot of questions about anxiety and depression. So hopefully I'll get some help there. And which my rheumatologist through this week, she recommended I try Savilla, in which I've never even heard of it. But it's Savella, and when I pulled it up online, it's for the treatment of fibromyalgia, but it's also an antidepressant. But one of the main side effects of it is profuse sweating, and that's, so I'm not even going to try it, because that just makes it even worse on me. So, I'll just keep on pushing and keep on trying to find out, you know, what I can take, if there is anything that can help me. Not looking forward to traveling. On our trip to Oregon, the airlines broke my scooter, and they're going to repair or replace it. And of course, we had to push it through all the airports, and as soon as we get it here and they pick it up, it's working. But they tried everything to make it not work, but it's still working. So I'm just hoping that as soon as we get into Chicago, it's working. But they said if not, to call them, and they would get us a rental one brought directly to our room. So it'll be taken care of. It'll just be a hassle if it happens. So we're heading to Chicago. Get this taken care of, and hopefully it'll start making me feel better. Because you got to think, this virus has been alive in my body for almost a year, and can't feel good, you know, with that happening. So hopefully get this taken care of. The week when I get back, I do my next IVIG, and you know, I am gaining strength doing those. I don't like doing it. Just everything is causing me so much anxiety right now. I don't like doing that, but it does help. So I did have another infection this past week, but the Z-Pack fought it off. You know, I didn't end up in the hospital, nothing major, no high fevers, nothing like that. So I just got to look forward to getting on that plane tomorrow. Also, I've come up with an idea. I don't know how I did. But at the bottom down in my description boxes, I'm going to put the link to last year's video. Like today's what, February, I don't know, February 23rd or 24th. I'll put the link to February's 23rd or 24th of 2011. And then pretty soon I'll be hitting the 2-year mark, to where there'll be 2 other videos, so you can see like how the lupus has happened from year to year to year. And like, you know, you can look back and just have easy access to that. So I'm going to go. I got a lot of work to do, and I got to get some pep in my step. So I'll see you guys in the next video.